Blackstone Audio presents The Barbarous Coast by Ross MacDonald. Dedication for Stanley Tenney. Chapter 1. The Channel Club lay on a shelf of rock overlooking the sea, toward the southern end of the beach called Malibu. Above its long brown buildings, terraced gardens climbed like a richly carpeted stairway to the highway. The grounds were surrounded by a high-wire fence topped with 3 barbed strands and masked with oleanders. I stopped in front of the gate and sounded my horn. A man wearing a blue uniform and an official-looking peaked cap came out of the stone gatehouse. His hair was black and bushy below the cap, sprinkled with gray like iron filings. In spite of his frayed ears and hammered-in nose, his head had the combination of softness and strength you see in old Indian faces. His skin was dark. "I seen you comin'," he said amiably. "You didn't have to honk, it hurts the ears." "Sorry." "It's all right." He shuffled forward, his belly overhanging the belt that supported his holster, and leaned a confidential arm on the car door. "What's your business, mister?" "Mr. Bassett called me. He didn't state his business. The name is Archer." "Yeah, sure, he's expecting you. You can drive right on down. He's in his office." He turned to the reinforced wire gate, jangling his key ring. A man came out of the oleanders and ran past my car. He was a big young man in a blue suit, hatless, with flying pink hair. He ran almost noiselessly on his toes toward the opening gate. The guard moved quickly for a man of his age. He whirled and got an arm around the young man's middle. The young man struggled in his grip, forcing the guard back against the gatepost. He said something guttural and inarticulate. His shoulder jerked, and he knocked the guard's cap off. The guard leaned against the gatepost and fumbled for his gun. His eyes were small and dirty like the eyes of a potato. Blood began to drip from the end of his nose and spotted his blue shirt where it curved out over his belly. His revolver came up in his hand. I got out of my car. The young man stood where he was, his head turned sideways, halfway through the gate. His profile was like something chopped out of raw planking, with a glaring blue eye set in its corner. He said, "I'm going to see Bassett. You can't stop me." "A slug in the guts'll stop you," the guard said in a reasonable way. "You move, I shoot. This is private property." "Tell Bassett I want to see him." "I already told him. He don't want to see you." The guard shuffled forward, his left shoulder leading, the gun riding steady in his right hand. "Now pick up my hat and hand it to me and git." The young man stood for a while. Then he stooped and picked up the cap and brushed at it ineffectually before he handed it back. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I've nothing against you." "I got something against you, boy."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?